So you're listening to Randy Barkley and Jeremiah Lee. We are with Tricord Advisors. I'm a certified financial planner, and Jeremiah is also a certified financial planner, but he's also an attorney. And we are with our firm is a registered investment advisory firm. Welcome back. This is Jeremiah and Randy Barkley, and we're going to talk about a couple ideas. One question we get, and we read about people: should they keep old credit cards? Should they close out credit cards that they are nominally using or not using at all? Is that a good idea?
Yeah, a lot of people, we get this question when they're trying to clean up their credit. Often when they'll come to us, they're trying to consolidate things, bring things into one spot, make it a little easier to manage. Right. And they have these old credit cards and they say, well, let's get rid of these. I don't use them. The one I use is this new, 2% cash back, 5% cash back. But what people sometimes don't understand is your credit score is calculated on a number of things. And one of the pieces is your existing credit lines. If you have a car loan, a mortgage, a credit card, and how often you've made payments on those and how old they are. If your oldest piece of credit was 2 years old, that would impact your credit score versus saying, no, I've had this credit card open for 15 years. And even if I don't use it, that 15-year-old age is really valuable to your credit score. And so for a lot of people, it's an interesting discussion of saying, oh, there you go. There's the credit card.
Pocket secretary. You see that? Yeah. Look at that. I don't carry this around anymore, but I have this in my, in my person. But look at all the credit cards I got in there. Most of these are not active anymore. I just haven't cleaned out all the slots and thrown these things away. Yeah. I'm just thinking the number of people. I see men, they'll take their wallet and they pull their wallet in their back pocket. And my goodness, the wallet is 2.5 inches thick, and they open it up, and it's loaded with credit cards, right?
Right.
I'm thinking, how do you sit down? How do you even evenly? Yeah.
Yeah, and so for people that are using credit cards, often running it through one, running it through another, it can be useful for your credit. And having too many credit cards, if you're going to overspend, that's problematic. We have people get rid of them. Right. But really, your oldest 1 or 2 credit cards are fairly valuable for your credit score. So we've had a number of clients who will cut up the cards, not use them anymore, and say, okay, it's just going to sit there and exist. I'm not going to close the account. I'm just going to leave it open. Others will keep using an old one. But all that said, having an old credit line, whether it's a credit card or something else, is really useful for your credit score. And so our advice usually is to keep it open. Keep that old line of credit down. We can consolidate. We can get rid of others if that's useful. But your oldest one, for most people, is a real benefit to your credit score.
Well, I think that, department stores are famous for, you open up a credit, I'll give you 10% off on this particular purchase, this item. Next thing you know, you've got all these credit scores. You got all these credit cards that you never use again, right? Right.
And that's something to be mindful of how much credit's actually out there. If people haven't pulled their credit score, you can go once a year and you can get it. There's a number of places online you can look up, but checking your credit score, seeing what's included on it is really valuable. Making sure, one, there's no fraud, but kind of cleaning things up for yourself is a good idea. If you missed any part of this conversation and want to hear more of it, you can check it out online on our website at retirementunlimited.com. Also on YouTube, you can hear our full conversation. If you have any topics you'd like us to discuss on a future episode, you can leave it in the comments section below, or you can give our office a call. It's 951-684-7011.